Okay, so this time we are going to be doing Mona's quest. And this time we're doing astrology instead of alchemy. I've been doing lots of alchemy lately.
Rain! Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the
Okay, good. Cut her off.
Finally.
It's Mona! We haven't really done anything with Mona.
I almost fell asleep waiting.
Wait, for us? Whoa!
As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me. Huh?
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
The animation in this one's very interesting.
You're not from this world, are you?
How'd she know?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off.
Oh, I'm full of questions.
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So basically you want to look good.
What are you talking about? The main thing here is to use this chance to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless, but I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did you end up thinking of me?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Since when was I your student?
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Oh, well, I guess we'll play along.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
There's a booty shot right there. Beyond this world stars. This is the first time I really have interacted with Mona.
There's a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Okay. I did not expect her personality to be like this. I still regret making my world AR 4-5. Hello, Legos! Have fun lurking! Ooh, and we get to explore parts of Leeway that I haven't been in. Oh, Leeway's so refreshing.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see.
Where's this
Commercial
scene?
Law of Leela, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today?
Let's see here. Okay, wait, I should just go. I was trying to find this Sealy. I don't know where it is. I guess I'll come back.
Rain! Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience.
I like how it rained and then it's
that we cannot
clear and
afford
then
for
it
the
rained
codices to
again.
get damp.
This life isn't bad either.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, well, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
What?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
A slime swallowed a jade ring? Interesting.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
I see what you're doing there, Paimon.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Into the unknown. Every time.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
She could be a fortune teller. Yeah.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
20,000?
Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Whatever happened to principles are principles.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
I see you, Mona. I see you.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Ah, but of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
Elemental bait. I haven't done that in a while.
You remember the stuff we helped Master D-Luke make?
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Well done, Paimon.
Paimon's the very best partner, right?
I guess. You're a pretty cute partner, too. Although you are slightly annoying from time to time, but, you know, I'll forgive you for that.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Oh, great. Here we go. You know, but I'll fight anything if it's not on Dragon's Spine. Alright. Slimes!
Motion to compel.
Come here! Ah!
Boom boom.
Ouch! Slime, you big bully! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the pyro ones are gonna be the hard. Okay, got rid of that one. Okay, switch!
Hold the line. Billowing surge. Ha!
Come on, Kokomi! You got this, girl! Let's go. Nope.
Rest and rebuild.
Spirit Blink! Attack!
Is there more? Oh, gosh.
Inadmissible evidence.
Did we find it yet? Oh, we found it. Thank goodness.
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts? Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
All of that time with the mafia makes Paimon want to sell stuff on the black market. That would not be good, Paimon. We're already considered a criminal of leeway. Let's not become any more of a criminal than we already are.
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
253rd ring? What? Paimon's face says it all. Oh my gosh.
No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Wow.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
What? Even Paimon wasn't that fast.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
I never said I'd be your disciple.
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Ah, great. Haha!
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it.
I see. She doesn't have any money. She's just like me.
Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever you say, Mona.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Let's go after her. There, I said it for you.
Let's go after her for good food.
All right, to Wongshu Inn. She acted like we haven't been there a million times. I go there on a daily basis almost. Hello? Anybody home? We fought some ghosts in here. It was spooky. Mona! Where is she? Oh, is she all the way at the bottom? Okay, looks like we're going all the way to the bottom. I should have just flew off. I didn't even realize. Wee. Oh wait, what? Right here. There she is. Oops. Ouch. That kind of hurt. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Luck is not on my side.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
My parents are just like that. They're the same.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Ooh. The golden shrimp balls, vegetarian abalone, crab roe tofu, or salted pork golden shrimp.
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing
Oh,
texture.
that sounds so good. Okay, do I have to ask about each of them? Okay, vegetarian abalone.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
I don't know what abalone is, though. Crab roe tofu.
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
And the salted pork soup?
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
We'll take one of each.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people?
2.5?
Isn't that too much food?
She got Paimon a half.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Oopsies.
I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Why did she only order one dish?
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I think so.
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora?
Uh-huh. Sure.
An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar
This is me right now, though.
and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it.
Me either. I don't understand.
But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Let's whip something up for you.
Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Oh, we're going all the way up there? All right, well. We can make some tasty treats for you, Mona. Although we could have just, like, not ordered as much either. Wait, where's the kitchen? Oh, wait, you.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
My friend would like to eat something made by me.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it, it's delicious.
Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have
Sure.
a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic.
That sounds
When you
amazing.
finally plate up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Wow.
Golden crab.
That sounds a little complicated. Learning a whole new dish for Mona's sake is a bit.
Golden crab! Golden crab!
I got it. Golden crab.
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Let me guess.
I'm sure it's not that complicated. Ooh, it's a 4-star dish too. Let's get it. All right, what are we dealing with here? Oh wait, we have to actually look. But that sounded so good. Golden crab. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so delicious. Oh, we do have enough ingredients. Increases all party members' defense. Okay, so it's a defense one. Oh, but look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel like, is there someone out there on the internet that makes like this, like Genshin food? Because, oh, so good. Oh, I almost did not make that perfect. I just had to do one, right? All right, we did it, Mona. You're getting a special elite treat today. Okay, what's the easiest way to get down here? Aha.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Just take it.
This aroma is...
Something to go with your noodles or your special order, ma'am.
Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept.
Okay.
This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life.
You're welcome.
I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
As long as you're eating a full meal.
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, why are we going to Mondstadt? I already forgot. I kind of zoned out when she was lecturing me about this competition thing, so I forgot. Oh my gosh, there's a YouTube channel where someone makes the food from the games. I am subscribing immediately. Oh my goodness.
Hold the line.
I was about to manually walk to Mondstadt. We can just TP there. Gosh, I ate a little bit of a snack, but I am still so hungry. And all this talk about food. Oh, it makes me really want some good food. Oh, like shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura is delicious. Oh. It's been a while since I've had traditional Japanese food.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Wasn't Mona in the Archon quest? Didn't we see Mona at some point? Or am I imagining things? I feel like at the very beginning Mona was there. But maybe I'm imagining something. But she's acting like she's never been in Mondstadt. So I'm confused.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
Oh my gosh.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Wow, she fights back. Impressive.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Sounds suspicious to me. Do I need to pay?
No need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit.
She knows it. She knows it. She's a master. Ooh, turkey pieces and ramen. Oh, that sounds so good.
Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults?
I mean, it was a little suspicious that you were just offering a ride without payment. I mean, and there's like 4 of you and 2 of us. I mean, so we've got like a legitimate reason.
If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 more.
Girl, you don't have
But if I
20,000
win,
more.
then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Careful, Mona.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists. Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Scared. Do we get to play Mona?
Finish!
We do!
You're opening!
Shadows of fate!
Dodge this!
Ooh, I like Mona.
The wrong test subject.
Delve into destiny! Fate!
Whoa, I can disappear for a second. Oh, there's more of them.
Curses!
To ashes!
Incinerate!
Whoa, that was fun.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your combat abilities are amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's true.
That's because Tevat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
We're fine. We can manually walk there. You know what? We can also go... Hello, Trevor. Just barking all the time. It's Christmas season, so we're ordering lots of packages lately. But it's a little excessive, the barking. You can't wait to see the successor. Who's the successor?
Are
Welcome
you ready?
back, Sue.
Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
Okay. I can't tell fortunes.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you.
Maybe I'm mixing up Mona with Lisa. I don't know.
My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Clee? Klee.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
Oh. Wait. Yeah, I guess Klee's not a Knights of the Mono. She's just watched by the Knights. I just want to spend some time with Klee, okay? I'm just very curious. I just want to spend time with Klee, okay?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all?
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go.
See, Klee is a knight. That's what I thought. She's a mini knight.
Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Miss
I was
Honorary
right!
Knight. And Paimon, too. You're back.
I was right! Yay! I wanted more spent time with Klee. Oh, I'm so excited.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
You mean Klee?
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Cute. She's so cute.
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
See, I said this was a mistake.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
Alice in Wonderland?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
Aww.
My readings told me as much.
She
but
did?
Before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties.
Jumpty Dumpties. What are Jumpty Dumpties?
So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
I can't believe Klee is the successor.
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one.
How old is Klee? Did we ever find out?
I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
Why do you always bury important things outdoors?
Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Here we go again. Racing after Klee. Oh, this is deja vu. All right. Klee. Oh my gosh. How did this child get 400 blocks away that fast? Oh, but I'm so excited. Yay, we get to spend some time with Klee. I wanted to do that so bad. Bye, Professor. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for the lurk.
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
Dendro Slimes must have done
It
this.
can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake. Dendro Slimes.
Yep, a Dendro Slimes.
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Let's go! Kill with fire!
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Yay!
It's this box.
We found it!
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
True.
Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
So I just noticed, yes, you call me slow, but Eden is based off of SAO. Not really. It's not based off of SAO, actually. But I guess it has some similarities. But basically how Eden started was a normal SMP, and then we slowly built the story. And I think by the end of Arc 2, we knew this, or like by the middle of Arc 2, we knew what the story was completely. But in Arc 1, we were just playing, we were just improvising everything. So, yeah. It just happens to have similarities, but it's not based. Because we wanted something behind unknown, and we wanted to make it interesting. But I'll be honest, I'm the person who came up with most of the ideas for the story, and I was not, I mean, I have seen SAO, but I wasn't thinking of SAO, and I was never a part or watched Divines. So I know a lot of people have compared it to Divines, but I technically have never seen it, so I didn't know it was anything like it. But yeah, it does share some similarities, that's for sure. Alrighty.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull.
Well, I'm sorry.
I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did.
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Of course.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What?
Dun dun dun!
This book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble?
No, Clee. This is great.
It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
There's no point in getting mad at Clee. Wait, Clee, come back!
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
I wonder who Mona's master is.
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Too expensive?
Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, Then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to.
Oh, I want to meet your master. Let's go meet Mona's master.
I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
So you're going to wait for your master to die? An intimidating resolution.
What will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
Oh, yeah, true.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you?
Of course.
Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
We got you, Mona. I don't understand why we're being so nice to you, but we're just nice people. You know, when someone's in need, even if they're a little hoity-toity, we will help them out. Right, guys?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
This is like a trigger. Like, you know when you hear things over and over and over again? Every time I hear this, it's like, I don't know. It's one of those triggers where you're like, oh my gosh, I've heard this so many times. About Mona's background and her quandary.
I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person.
Oh.
Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter.
Oh wait, I've seen that. I've actually seen that before.
I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I'll take her to go have a look.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
I think I already know. I've been there. I've totally walked across this and come across this house and like tried to use Kokomi on it and it didn't work. Cause it's got the hydro symbol on it.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So if you first, and then you...
Whoa.
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing!
That was super simple.
Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
Goth? Boss, Goth Grand Hotel. Goth? His name's Goth.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them.
Yay!
To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Oh, well that's nice. But watch it be like 20,000 more.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Oh, Mona, you'll be fine.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
Save a little here, scrimp a little there, you'll be fine.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
She's expecting it for free. Even I wasn't expecting it. I knew that they were going to say that it would be a price. Hey, at least he's offering like a really low price.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
As you said, this journey was all gain and no loss.
Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Bye, Mona.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money?
Well, she can fight bad guys. I mean, she did it pretty well.
Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good. And bang. We did it. Nice. Alrighty, so that is Mona's quest finished. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, that will be all for this video. And next time we'll be going back to Albedo's story quest for this month's event. So I'll see you guys there.